Hello Pisces singles, this is Dot from dragonflysoultarot, and today we are doing the 6-month singles reading for those who are in pursuit of a life partner. So I have put together this reading. I think it's pretty good. This is the first time that I'm actually using it in videos, so I may be a little clunky and I apologize for that, but I think that you are going to enjoy this. So this is for the period of July to around December, January 2021, 22, and maybe even a little further beyond that. So let's get started, Pisces. So I'm going to draw 15 cards, and I'm going to have rows of who, what, where, when, and why. So let's take a look at the first column, which is why. We have the Three of Cups. We have the Judgment card, and we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so that's the why. And the next one is the who. This is them. The Ace of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the next one we're going to look at is the where. So we have the Four of Swords, we have the Emperor, and we have the Hierophant. And the next column is going to be when. We have the Queen of Swords, we have the Three of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, and for the final row we have the how. So we have the Eight of Cups. Did I show that card? Beautiful artwork by Cyril Marchetti. The Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers. All right, so here we go. So this is for singles, Pisces 2021-22. Let's look at what you're going through. All right, so you have been partying too much, or you have been spending too much. You have been spending like a Targaryen, I like to say. And you've come to the point where it's like, all right, what am I getting out of this? It's time to kind of rein it in a little bit, because you could be spending more on your friends or dates or somebody out there, and you are kind of reining it in the sense that you want more for yourself. Now this could also be emotionally. You're feeling a little bit drained and tired of all the socializing, and you may be holding back a little bit to kind of build up your reserves. So right now, for the next 6 months, you may not be actively socializing as much as you have in the past, because pardon me, because you realize that it is excessive. You realize that you are overdoing it, and you need a little bit of time to build up your reserves. So that's the why. You want somebody there for you, and you want somebody who's not as taking as much. Does that make sense? Someone who more replenishes you, as opposed to someone who drains you. That's what I see here. You've been drained, you feel drained, and you want to find someone who helps you replenish those reserves as opposed to drain you. Now, if somebody is coming into your life, we are looking at the Five of Swords, we are looking at the Knight of Pentacles, and we are looking at the Ace of Cups. Now, this may be a earth sign that's in your vicinity. We have the Ace of Cups, so it is somebody who likes you, like somebody whom you do have a romantic connection with. Could come of some sort of a slight amount of discord. This reminds me of that person who always sticks their foot in their mouth, you know, like they don't mean to be rude, but they come across as rude. Some of the things they say, you kind of shake your head, and it's like, how could you say that? Gosh. And you know, you like them very, very much, but once again, they are a bit of a drain on you. So you want to be careful about getting involved with somebody like that. I feel like there's already somebody in your vicinity and you're kind of wondering whether to take the relationship to the next level, like offering commitment, but you have your doubts because you know that they have this foot and mouth disease and they're kind of holding you back from finding that person who replenishes you as opposed to drains you. You know, they're not going to change. This is the Knight of Pentacles. He's standing still. There's no intention of change here. So do you take it to the next level? They certainly are willing. And if this is someone new, you should go into it with an open mind because you're feeling drained already. And if this is somebody new who is very draining, then you want to make sure that you know well what you're doing before you take that next step, okay? So let's take a look at the next column, which is where we have the Hierophant, we have the Emperor, and the Four of Swords. Now, this tells me that you meet them, you may meet them or they may be involved with you in some sort of event. We have an event like you may meet them at a wedding, you may meet them at some sort of civil ceremony, or in a hospital or setting or something, like you're going to your doctor's appointment or something, and that's where you end up meeting this person or running into somebody that you've known before, or you go together with them, like they're a friend that is accompanying you to the hospital. Maybe you're getting to your teeth pulled and they drive you home afterwards or something like that. So there's something either medical or civic or wedding, like some sort of ceremony. There's some sort of event going on where you are in this sort of environment and you either meet them or you re-encounter them, somebody from that you already know. Now, when we have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Three of Pentacles, so these are autumn cards, and we have the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords is winter. So I'm thinking, I see this happening over the winter. It's something that happens over a long period of time. You may meet them and you get to know them over a long period of time. And in that period of time, you get to know about their little quirks here, about their little foot and mouth disease. And so you should take your time with this person because you need to be 100% sure that, I mean, when you're committed to somebody, you have to take the bad with the good, right? So when you are making a decision to be with this person who has this tendency to say the wrong thing, can you live with that long term, right? You're doing the right thing by getting to know them over the winter. The Queen of Swords is technology, so you know, it could be a lot of texting, a lot of social media that you're both involved in, and you keep in touch that way. But we're looking at somewhere around the 8th month of this year to the 3rd month of next year where this all comes to a head. Of course, if you haven't met them yet, that could be the time where you actually do encounter them. But it could be that you run into them online. But again, I feel like it's somebody you already know or know of, and you want to get to know them better. So take your time getting to know them. The final row says how. All right, so we have the Eight of Cups. We're getting the Eight of Cups in a lot of readings today. And the Eight of Cups is disconnection from the past. I feel this is you. I feel this is you leaving behind somebody who was draining, and maybe even falling into the same old patterns of meeting someone new. The Ace of Pentacles is a commitment card. Once again, that kind of ties in with the Hierophant here. You've met somebody at a wedding or something, or at somebody else's commitment party, and you want that as well. So you've got this mindset that you definitely want someone in your life, and the person who presents themselves, who's there, that you meet, that you're getting to know, are they the person that you want to make that commitment to? Right? Because you see other people in this wonderful relationship, and you want that for yourself as well. But is this the proper person? Is this the proper time? Maybe you're on the rebound, and this person here is presenting themselves and offering this potential to be a partner in the future. What you have to decide for yourself is, are they going to be somebody who will replenish you, or are they going to be a drain? Because you got away from this. You got away from this drain before, right? So here we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Judgment card. So you got away from this before. Do you want to go through that again? That's what you need to know. So this person here in the future, they are mirroring your darkest fears of being involved with someone who is just like, I don't want to be harsh, but a leech on your energy. So you don't, sometimes what we fear the most, we attract to us, right? Because it's constantly on our mind. And it's important to realize that we can kind of affect our future attractions through our negative thoughts, right? So if we think a lot of negative thoughts, we're going to attract that negativity. If we think of more positive thoughts, then positive things will come into our life. And here's that decision, right? That the Lover's card is a decision. Do I take the next step with this person, or do I decide to move on and find someone else? So this is where it ends up after some time ruminating, getting to know them, and finding out more about them, and finding out that they have, well, everybody's human, right? So we all have faults, but are they faults that will be like a deal breaker in the future for you? Okay, so that is the reading for you, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. If this reading resonates with you, please leave a message down below or a like. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I am working on some very interesting new layouts, and I hope you will join me for them. Don't forget to tell 2 friends about Dragonfly Soul Tarot, so that if they need to hear these messages, they can. Thanks again for being here, Pisces. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.